Live, love Africa. What's your excuse for not coming? Please subscribe.
Hello, I'm Dynast Amir. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Kyle, I hope all is well. I hope you got up this morning, you broke a sweat. I hope you are moving closer and coming closer and achieving your purpose, achieving your ambitions, and achieving your goals. This morning's topic, is when you choose pleasure over purpose, you end up with nothing in the end. I can tell you right now, I have nothing to show from all the partying I did growing up. I had a lot of fun, but I have nothing to show from it. But when I move in my purpose, when I'm focused on my purpose, when I'm focused on my goals, when I'm achieving my goals, when I'm going after my goals and my ambition, I have something to show for it. The books, this platform, the way I'm motivating people to go to Africa, because I'm moving in my purpose, which is sparking others to move in their purpose. The videos, the generational wealth that I'm building for my son, the products. Go buy your shirt, dynastamir.com. All of this is created, and everything else that's coming down the pipeline. More books, e-courses, real estate. Everything else that's coming down the pipeline has all been created through moving the tours, the cultural excursions throughout Africa that I'm providing for people. All of that was created and manifested through moving through purpose, not pleasure. Because if I was moving through pleasure, I would just be in Africa partying. In fact, I would have went to Africa. I would have went to Brazil. I told this story. See, when moving in pleasure, I was just focused on going to Brazil and having fun and partying with nothing to show for it at the end of the day. Nothing that my son could inherit from that. But once I went to Africa and somebody told me, a friend told me, they said, Dynast. So this is two things my friend told me. My friend Robin told me, she said, Dynast, you need to, number one, this is back when I was partying. She said, Dynast, you need to party with a purpose. Then another friend of mine, she told me, Dynast, you need to vacation with a purpose. So I said to myself, okay, I'm going to Africa. What can I do in Africa and not only was I going to Africa on a journey of self-discovery, at the same time, I said to myself, what can I do in Africa to help impact and help impact others? And that's where the concept of search for Uhuru came about. I was moving in my purpose. Again, everything you see on this platform, everything I share with you guys, all that was created in moving in my purpose, not pleasure. Because again, I have nothing to show from my moving in my pleasure and having fun. Nothing to show for it. Nothing that my family can inherit. But it's nice to know when I tell my son, see these shirts? Coming soon, they're going to have your logo on it, son. And see that company, these companies, when you go to dynastamir.com, son, that I'm building, and thank everyone who's supporting, thank you so much. Son, everything that I'm building, you're going to inherit. That all came through purpose. That's why we need to focus more on purpose than pleasure. And then a lot of you guys out there who are watching this, you're not happy. Sorry about that. My phone went dead, but let me start where I left off. A lot of you guys aren't happy, okay? Again, a lot of you guys are disgruntled. You're upset. You're not happy at your jobs. But the thing is, you're not putting yourself in position to free yourself from your job. You're working 9 to 5. After your 9 to 5, you go to the happy hour. Then you come home and you watch the NBA playoffs or whatever is on TV. You go to bed. Then you wake up which is shit, shower, and shave, and do the same thing. And then you party on the weekends. Then you go to your on Friday, Saturday you party. Then on Sunday you do your Sunday dinners, and then you wake up Monday morning and do it all over again. See, you're gonna have to sacrifice, and that's the thing. When moving in your purpose, that means you're going to have to sacrifice your pleasure. You're going to have to. You're going to have to sacrifice your pleasure. But the great thing is, what's so beautiful, when you're moving in your purpose, it becomes a point that it becomes pleasure. Like, you love your purpose so much, you love what you're doing so much that it's pleasurable. That, like, I don't need to go to the club to have fun. I mean, what I'm doing is fun. Like, when I'm putting my enterprises together, to me, that's fun. I enjoy that. I enjoy brainstorming. Okay, we're going to do this. All right, we're going to do this as far as real estate. All right, we got to get these shirts out. All right, I got to write this book. I got to do this. I got to prepare this e-course. Got to set up this tour, this cultural excursion. Business and cultural excursions to Africa. I got to set that up. Got to get that together. Got to put that together. Like, to me, that's fun. Like, that's more fun than going out to the club. Like, Dynast, you live like a hermit. Like, you don't go anywhere. You don't go out. Like, now people say, Dynast, what do you do for fun? Like, this is fun. Like, this is my pleasure. See, that's when you know you're moving in your purpose, when your purpose becomes your pleasure. That's when you know you're moving in your purpose, when your purpose becomes your pleasure. But the thing is, a lot of you guys, you're operating in your pleasure, and it's not your purpose. And that's not going to get you anywhere, and you're not going to have anything to show for it, because the only thing I got to show for my pleasure is a bunch of stories. A bunch of stories, a bunch of locker room stories. That's the only thing I have to show for my pleasure. And then sometimes I share my pleasures in my books and my writings. But for the most part, the only thing I have to show for my pleasure is a bunch of locker room talk. So guys, choose your purpose over your pleasure. And in choosing your purpose over your pleasure, your purpose, that's how you begin to leave a legacy. That's how you leave an inheritance for your children's children, as it says in the Bible. By choosing your purpose, by operating in your purpose, by focusing on your purpose, putting your energy behind your purpose. And then in that, again, this is the important part. I want to drive this point home because, we talk a lot about inheritance. We talk a lot about legacy. So I want to drive this point home. In focusing on your purpose, you're leaving an impact. You're making an impact on humanity, and you're putting yourself in position to leave an inheritance for your children's children or your generations. Your family, your children cannot inherit your pleasures. They can't inherit the nights at the club when you was partying. They can't inherit to that. But they can inherit your brands, your enterprises, your ideas that you manifest into something physical. Again, all that is done when you're operating in your purpose. So guys, choose purpose over pleasure, everyone. Again, because I would not be here. You would not be here. There would be no Dynast Amir brand, no Search for Uhuru, no children's books, no Amir, House of Amir, the clothing line, everything else I'm working on as far as brands and businesses and enterprises. No Search for Uhuru, the cultural excursions to Africa and business excursions to Africa. None of that will be here. No Africa Personified, the foundation. No, there is the media arm of everything. No Hollis Amir, which is going to be the real estate and investment, multi-level marketing. Pretty much the arm that, basically what we're doing, we're creating vehicles for people to create generational wealth build generational wealth. None of that would be here if it wasn't for me moving in purpose. There we go. So everybody choose purpose over pleasure. Trust me. Build that legacy. Until next time, family, Dynast Amir, search for Until next time, family, Dynast Amir, search for Huru. Peace.